The first referee from USA, Devani McLarney. Le deuxième arbitre de la République dominicaine, the second referee from the Dominican Republic, Yuri Ramirez. Et maintenant, vous allez entendre the shocking kick. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to hear tonight's starting lineup. And we're going to kick things off with Mexico. Let's get up for outside hitter number 6, Jose Lopez. Starting off at number 7, Diego Gonzalez. Starting middle blocker, number 9, Axel Tellez. Starting outside hitter, number 12, Maduro Fuentes. Mexico starting center, number 15, Cristian Aranda. And middle blocker, number 16, Miguel Chavez. And starting the middle for Mexico, number 3, Ivan Bravo. And coach for Mexico, Jorge Azadir. And the moment you've all waited for, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet Team Canada's starting lineup. Let's get up for middle blocker, number 14, Xander Kaczynski. Starting middle blocker, number 16, Jordan Schnitzer. Outside hitter, number 19, Brody Hopper. Starting center, their captain, number 21, Blue Kerr. Starting outside hitter, number 24, Matthias Elser. Starting outside hitter, number 25, Sam Cooper. And starting the middle for Team Canada, number 1, Jordan Pereira. And coach for Team Captain, get up for Dan Lewis.
You've heard the lineups. Final match of the day, Canada and Mexico here at the Pan Am Volleyball Cup at the Slush Puppy Center in Gatineau, Quebec. My name is Gavin Day. Looks like it's going to be Mexico getting us underway. Just running through that lineup again. Josue Lopez, Diego Gonzalez, Axel Tellez, Mauro Fuentes, Cristian Aranda, and Miguel Chavez. For Canada, Xander Kaczynski, Jordan Schnitzer, Brody Hofer, Luke Kerr, Matthias Elser, and Samuel Cooper.
Starting with the serve.
Aranda, 25 years old, listed as playing as Baja California, Mexico. This Mexican team pretty much all domestically based. And Canada has a mix of pros, collegiate, some guys who played in VNL this year with the top team. And the first pass to her on the attack, Kaczynski can't finish. Canadian wall is up, her over to that far side, and the first point of the game goes to Canada. Matthias Elser out of Trinity Western. Dan Lewis, head coach of Canada. You were going to see him getting pretty animated on the sidelines. He was an assistant under former Canadian head coach Glenn Hogue after a long and distinguished career for the national program. Played a libero. The block is there, out of bounds though. Mauro Fuentes back to serve for Mexico. And he picks up an ace with some help from the net. Those moments, you can only watch in horror as it trickles down off the tape. And Fuentes with the ace, putting Mexico up 2-1. There's a boomer of a serve, her. They'll get a chance in transition now. The bump set. Canadian wall. Slowing things down. Ketrazinski on the attack. Good rally. This time, cross court. Brody Hofer, no mistake. Hofer, one of many players who have come through that storied Trinity Western program under Ben Josephson, who is now the Canadian head coach. As the serve sails long. And Miguel Chavez to serve with the float. Her. Hofer. Another cross-court hit, this time from the other side. And he's finding his groove, Hofer, who was in a little bit for the VNL this season. Canada maintaining its status in the Volleyball Nations League, just hanging on by the thinnest of margins as they begin something of a transition. Ketrazinski puts it long. Diego Gonzalez, 22 years old, one of many players out of Nuevo Leon. Leon is really known for its soccer, one of the most powerful club teams in Mexican soccer. Serve goes into the net. This is really a next-gen Canadian team. A lot of the familiar names getting set up for the World Championships at the end of this month. Going Mexico a little out of system. Canada now in transition. Her, Hofer. Not third time lucky there. That one goes wide. Canada, the World Championships in a pool with China, Italy, and Turkey. They'll be based out of Ljubljana, Slovenia. Mexico in a pool with Bulgaria, Poland, and the United States. And there is a big ace. Josue Lopez firing early. Mexico will be out of Katowice in Poland as two countries host the World Championships. That one sails long. Canada had a warm-up game against Mexico. I think it was originally supposed to be against the Dominican Republic, but teams had some issues getting into Canada. So Canada played in Mexico. Sam Cooper, 21-year-old out of McMaster University, puts that serve into the net. Mexico up 2, looking to take us to the first technical timeout. That's Axel Tellez. To the far side, the tip. We'll get to reset. Go again, off the block, out of bounds. That time effective from Matthias Elzer.
6-7.
And it's back within 1. And it's Jordan Schnitzer now. Just did his 4th year at Trinity Western. 6'6" out of Surrey, British Columbia. Back set goes off the block. Back row attack. That takes us to the first technical timeout. Mexico leading Canada 8-6.
We have a bit of a rematch here going on tonight. On Saturday, Mexico played Canada in an exhibition game. It did go Canada's way that night, but we'll see what happens here tonight.
We come back from the technical timeout. Christian Aranda, the captain of the team, 25 years old. One of these Mexican players in their low 20s. And a huge attack. Matthias Elser finding that form early. And it's her. One of the elder statesmen on this young Canadian side, the captain, 28 years old. And swiped off the block, smart play. Diego Gonzalez. Mexico. Nice serve. Her. That's just out. Matthias Elser, smart to let it go. This Mexican side, young team. They are also, as I mentioned, in the World Championships. Have already qualified for the 2023 Pan Am Games. And just like everybody else, with one eye on the horizon in those 2024 Olympics in Paris, ranking points to try to get a more favorable qualification draw. Elser, good serve, forcing Mexico out of system. Her. Cooper. Mexico, chance in transition on the second hit. Surprising the Canadians a little bit. Mauro Fuentes on two, as they say in the beach game. Pass right at the net. Her sets it up to Hofer. No problem at all. Tight pass.
Her with a great one-hand set.
Now, here is Xander Ketrazinski, one of two Ketrazinskis on this side. One plays at UCLA, the other went to Toronto Metropolitan University, as it's known now, and three men on the Canadian block. And we're tied at 10. Ketrazinski now plays for SK Eichdorf. It's in Bleiburg, Austria. Originally from Toronto. Serve catches a piece of the tape. Good pickup. Free ball, though. Mexico transitions and scores. Diego Gonzalez. Good transition attack to quickly pick up the point and retake the lead. Diego Gonzalez, 22 years old, and he puts up an ace for Mexico.
Fantastic serve, Mexico. I should have called an ace. That was definitely an ace. Great serve, Mexico.
Nuevo León. They're now up 2. Second time, not able to do it again, puts it into the net. And it's Hofer, one of the players who saw some Volleyball Nations League action this year. That's a good serve. Pulling the setter away from the net. And then he gets down for the dig to Cooper. Had to change things up. Went left-handed. Not an ideal set for him. And the Mexican block is there. These teams in Pool Group B. Brazil beating Puerto Rico earlier in 4 sets. Or sorry, pardon me, Puerto Rico beating Brazil in 4 sets. Cooper this time, no mistake. Canadian head coach Dan Lewis saying they want to win their pool. That's the objective. Fuentes. The margin is 2 once again. Axel Tellez. He's going by Rodriguez, Axel Rodriguez now, sorry. 22. Tried to go down the middle. Her gonna try again. Hofer. Pardon me, that's Matthias Elser. Puts it right out of bounds. A little bit of daylight now for Mexico. Canada winning the exhibition game between these two teams the other day. Axel Rodriguez. Another one. A lot of these players at Nuevo Leon. That one is in, and it's an ace.
That's an ace for Mexico.
By the finest of lines. That takes us to the second technical timeout. Mexico leading Canada 16-12. With some daylight coming out of the second technical timeout. Rodriguez recently signed with a club in Spain, Pamesa Volleyball Teruel. And the timeout throws him off his game a little bit, and Canada gets one back. They trail though by 3. Schnitzer. Another West Coaster. Langley, a little bit of a drive from Vancouver on the lower mainland. Fuentes cross court in. Lovely carve. They're hitting their shots early. Christian Aranda. Her gets the pass he wants. Through the pipe.
From the back, Point Canada.
That was Cooper.
Fantastic pass by Jordan Ferrer.
It all starts with the pass. We'll be saying that a lot. And the setter turns the server. Her. That one sails just long. Mauro Fuentes. Actually, most recently played in the U.S. out of Ontario, California. And Elser picks up another point, this one going off the block. He will go back to serve. Matthias Elser, originally out of Calgary, EP Scarlet High School. Now, you guessed it, Trinity Western University. Good serve, putting them into trouble. Big attack, bigger block. Two-man monster block is there. And Lopez seeing a big red wall. Looks like it's going to be a timeout for Mexico, sensing a revival in Canada. Mexico leads 18-16. Out of the timeout, Mexico leading by 2. Another big serve. Nice back set. Canada in transition. Cooper with the poke. Mexico coming back. Elser sets. Cooper can't finish. Now a bump set from Pereira. This time Cooper gets it. Persistence pays off for Sam Cooper. Going into his 3rd year of eligibility at McMaster, Sam Cooper from Hamilton. I feel a strange kinship with him. It might just be that he's going for an English degree, and I can certainly relate to that. Elser, another challenging serve. On the second hit, off the block from the back row, Elser is heating up. Change for Mexico. Lopez out of the game. 21-year-old Yasutaka Sane. Outside hitter. Another one out of Baja California. Throws off Elser just enough. Goes back Mexico's way. They're back in front, but with a diminished margin. Changes coming. Bringing in some serving help. Reynel Ferran will go back, the 20-year-old. Cooper. Oh, that's a great pickup. The bump set to the far side, can only poke it over top of the Canadian block. Cooper tries a bit of a slam dunk himself. High action here. Big finish. Gonzalez.
Fantastic rally.
Many good rallies here so far. And Ferran back to serve again. Good pass to her. Good cross-court finish from Hofer. All kinds of changes coming in. Ferran out. Chavez out. Ribeiro, Hiram Bravo back in. It's Ketrzinski. And he puts up an ace. Firing up his team, Xander Ketrzinski.
I think he has another one in him.
And it's tied again.
Another ace coming in hot here.
First set's flown by. Josue Lopez back in. Yasutaka Sane coming out. Is there another one for Ketrzinski? Almost. Forcing Mexico out of system. Free ball now from the back row. Not sure what he was trying to do there. Lewis wanted it lift. He was right there and they waved him away right away. I think there's, not sure if he was trying a back row attack or a volley, but it was a gift for Mexico and they gladly took it. Cooper. Transition, the poke, the block is there. Mexico will have a chance to reset. From the back row, right into the net goes Rodrigo Gonzalez, pardon me. And that's 4 hits. And it's Hofer. And there's a big block there. Schnitzer one-on-one. Canada takes the lead. Hofer stayed right at home, went from Langley Christian to Trinity Western. Of course, there's always 2 Langleys. There's Langley Township and the city of Langley. Lower mainland of BC, fun fact. This serve goes long. They're tied once again. Josue Lopez, Tigres. It actually is the same club as the soccer team. Like a lot of these clubs, they have teams in various sports. So Tigres, UANL. The NL is Nuevo Leon. Joust at the net. Someone touched it. Who did? Kerr. He says, I didn't. The second official from the Dominican Republic says no. This is a first day of the tournament kind of thing, so I am always going to say, perhaps one more time, there is no challenge at this tournament. Into the net. We're tied at 23. This first set going down to the wire. Christian Aranda, the captain, the setter, comes in. Sam Cooper, he's been a bit of a force at the net so far today on the attack. We'll see what he can do from the service line. Mexico, chance to set up. Fuentes, the tip. They'll go again. Fuentes, again. This time, is it out? It is. Right away, the Canadians signaled that it was out. That sets up. Set point here in the first set. And Mexico calls a timeout. Canada leads 24-23.
Yes. All right. We're going to bring that energy back once the serve starts again. So the set does go to 25. You have to do it by 2. All right, here we go. This could be the last point of the set. Canada on serve. We got Sam Cooper here to the rescue.
Chance for the set. Cooper. Tried the setter dump. Didn't fool them at the net, and Matthias Elser with the block. Canada takes the first set, 25-23. Back for set number 2 in just a few moments.
And you may have noticed that we've
There we go. Second set about to get underway. Canada on serve. They took that first set. And it's Luke Kerr, the captain, the setter. Gets the dig. Canada not able to do anything with it. Can't chase it down, and Mexico will get the first point of set number 2. Christian Aranda, the Mexican setter. They'll get their first serve of the second set. 25-year-old captain. Good pass to her. Has his options. Great reaction dig. And the Canadian block is there. Scrambled over, gets there just in time. Hofer and Chetrazinski. And a big block gets Canada's first point of the second set. Matthias Elser. A lot of these Canadians in their early 20s. He's 21. Good dig. Gives up the free ball, though, but fantastic defending. On the quick set, Chavez. Miguel Chavez with the big finish. Plays in Sonora. Also formerly of Tigres, or Nuevo León. Her. Hofer down the line. Nothing Bravo can do for Mexico there. It's Chetrazinski put up an ace in the first set. Is there one to match it here in the second? Not that time. Long way long. It was also wide too. Tried to go cross court, but didn't hit it the way he wanted. Miguel Chavez. Floats that one, and it just kept carrying. So he returns it right back to Canada. Here's Hofer. Some of these guys trying to perhaps earn their way onto that World Championship team. Overpass, Cooper can't finish. But there, three-man red wall. Gonzalez shut down. Monster block indeed. And an ace for Hofer. Canada up 2. They're up 5-3. Catches a piece of the tape. 1-on-1 Sam Cooper. Mexico bringing in a change. Luis Hernandez Baca. He goes by Baca on the back of his shirt. 21 into the game. My old friend Emily Cordanier, who often commented on games, Canada's strength has traditionally been at the net on the block. They get a piece of that one, but it goes out of bounds, and Mexico ends the momentum for Canada. Baca. Another youngster, 21. Overpass, good dig, Pereira. On the attack, Hofer swings wildly, goes long. And Mexico claws back another one. Baca, who plays in Jalisco. Goes into the net. I'm a fan of those Mexican jerseys, the black with the red, white, and green trim. It's sharp. The libero jersey equally is good, where the black is replaced by white. It's a sharp look. Canada, the simple red. Pereira, the libero, in black. Cooper, he can bring it. Hofer gets down on the dig, but it's right back on the Mexican side. Lopez. And this time, the Canadian block is there again. Her and Schnitzer. And Canada leads 8-5 at the first technical timeout. Cooper back out. Canada's finding some really good chemistry. Good dig from Hofer. Elser picks up the point any way they can. Back row attack from Mexico. Baca, elevates.
The score is now 6 Mexico, 9 Canada.
And it looks like the scoreboard here has gone out. So I'm going to look down below at the scorer's table. It's 9-6 Canada. All kinds of power. But Josue Lopez goes right into the net. Strong influence of the Canada West, of U Sports on this Canadian team. Schnitzer, sounded like he was tripped over his own feet. He got his serve in. Quick response though for Mexico. Jonathan Martinez, middle blocker.
Yes, I do know that the scoreboard is not working. We're on it.
30-year-old.
So I'm going to keep announcing
The oldest man on this Mexico team. Her. Oh, catch Rosicki. Goodness. Well, sound like it punctured the ball. Well, the screen just had the blue screen of death pop up. Not necessarily a good sign. It's black again. It's gone out again. They're working on it. It's 11-7 Canada. Her, who went to the University of Manitoba, the Bisons. The famous alumnus there. Desiree Scott of the women's national soccer team, of course, Olympic gold medalists from Tokyo. Her stayed at home, went to high school in Winnipeg, studied kinesiology. Now with AONS Milan in Greece. Has also played in the Netherlands and Germany, so getting to play in some pretty lovely parts of the world. Canada, of course, overpass. And Ketrzinski picks up the point off the block. As I was saying, Canada, no professional league of its own. I'd like to say ... yet. But until then, a lot of Canadians taking their talents abroad. The scoreboard's back. It's 12-7, Canada, timeout, Mexico. Back out of the timeout. Her still serving. Rolls that serve, almost fools him. To the back row. Chance in transition. Hofer takes over as setter temporarily. Not the best set. Ketrzinski down the middle.
So Canada scores hashtag 13 now, and Mexico scores hashtag 7. We're getting there, slowly but surely.
Her putting together a nice service run. Took something off that latest serve. Swung for the fences there, puts it long though, only just. Christian Aranda, the captain. That one is in, and an ace for Mexico. Lovely placement, just on the line. Long way to go. Mexico brings it back to 4. It's 13-9. And another one. Back-to-back aces, finding those corners. And Dan Lewis calling a timeout. His team leads 13-10. Back out for more. He's done 2 in a row. 3 would be even more unlikely. Pereira handles that one. Cross court, good dig by Sané. But it's not enough, just too much power by Hofer. And that's the end of that run. Oh, lovely from Pereira. Gets down for the dig. Mexico another chance at it though. Can't get the second one. Sané. To the back row. Going to be a bump set from Sané over to Hernan Tabaka. Oh, another good dig. Cooper. This time Hofer. Great defending on both sides. That had to be a lift. Not say our officials, that looked weird. But we continue. Great defending, both sides. Lopez, right out of bounds, no touch.
No touch.
And I think Aranda's wondering, was that a lift? Kaczynski in to serve. Goes cross court, handled nicely. Oh, and then they make a bit of a meal of that set over Sané's head from the back row. Canada leading 16-11. That is the second technical timeout here in the second set. Kaczynski from Toronto. Plays professionally in Austria. Wonder if any of his family made the trip up. About a 5-hour drive here from Toronto, 1-hour flight. And there is something of a growing movement to get increased train service, but that's a whole other story. Lopez off the Canadian block picks up the point at 16-12. Miguel Chavez. Middle blocker goes right into the net. That's Hofer back to Canada. They lead by 5. They're up a set. Lopez, one-on-one. Her is there. It's a free ball now. See what Canada can do. Her, everything to look at, to the pipe. Oh, yes. Matthias Elser. Change coming from Mexico. Lopez out, Reynel Ferran back in, 20-year-old. Overpass, hammered down, Schnitzer. Just lick your lips when you see it drifting over right into your wheelhouse. Another timeout, Mexico. Canada leads, 19-12.
We got DJ Boom Boom coming in clutch here with the good classic. It's time for a sing-along. Who's with me? Here we go.
Where it began.
And we might as well throw away because right now, ready? Wait.
But then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come
We
along?
might have to do the chorus in between points here, but that's okay. Something to look forward to. Other than the game, obviously.
Touching me.
Back out. Hofer. That one is handled. Cross court. Another transition opportunity for Canada. A lot going their way right now. Hofer. And again into the block, but it's not sealed up, so it comes down on Mexico's side. Gonzalez for Baca. And everything falling Canada's way at the moment. Hofer, another big serve. And again, the transition for Canada. Going to Cooper. Had to check his win. Oh, look at that dig. That's beautiful. Not able to make much out of it. To the pipe. Again, Elser, unstoppable.
Some good volleyball, ladies and gentlemen.
Shame for Mexico. Fuentes went all out to get a dig there. Just not able to do much with it, and Canada in cruise control here, up by 9. And there's an ace for Hofer now. Certainly some strong performances so far today. Canada 4 points away from taking what would be the most lopsided set we've seen so far through the 4 matches. Still plenty of time, though. All Mexico needs is a run. Is that another ace? Yes, it is! You could hear it go off the floor, and Mexico almost just wanting to put this set behind them. Not a lot going their way right now. Aranda trying to encourage his teammates. The captain. This time, though, stars in his eyes. Hofer puts it long. A long way to go, Diego Gonzalez. Out of Nuevo León, the Tigres. Her getting so many good passes in that first and second set. It's another good one to the back row. The Mexican wall is there, but it goes out of bounds. And Hofer gets another one for Canada. And Cooper. Whew. That's a serve. Ferran, right out of bounds, no touch. And that is the second set. Canada takes it 25-13. They lead this 2-0.
Canada finding their groove. And Canada takes the second set. All right. I don't know about you guys, mais moi, il faut que je m'étire. Je vais demander à DJ Boom Boom de mettre une chanson pour que tout le monde puisse danser ensemble. How about some YMCA? Down for YMCA. I'm down for YMCA. J'ai pris la décision, on fait du YMCA tout le monde. On se lève, on s'étire. Here we go.
set about to get underway. Canada taking the first two. Last one in pretty comfortable fashion. Tomorrow things change up a little bit. We open at 11:30 Eastern Time. Cuba taking on the Dominican Republic. Second match of the day, Brazil playing this same Mexican side. Brazil going down to Puerto Rico in 4 sets earlier today. And the third match of the day at 5 o'clock Eastern, Chile and the United States. US 1-0, Chile 0-1. And then we finish off tomorrow night, Canada and Puerto Rico. Pereira, the bump set right at the net. Nice Mexican defending. They get the block up, and they get the first point of the third set. And Christian Aranda, 25-year-old setter, the captain of the team. Pereira handles that one. Her to the back row. Hofer out of bounds. Goes long. At the measure of those Mexican defenders, but didn't hit it the way he wanted. And it's 2 for Mexico early. Cooper to her, to the back row. Hofer. Some miscommunication on the Mexican side. They're able to set up an attack. Free ball. To the back row. Canada keeping it alive. Mexico now scrambling a little bit. With some good defending on both ends. Oh, Pereira gets down. Her runs into Ketrazinski. And the Mexican block is there, 1-on-1. Diego Gonzalez ends the long rally.
Can you go down low? All the way to the floor? How low can you go? Can you bring it to the top? Like it never stop? Can you bring it to the top?
Aranda getting Canada in trouble with a nice serve. Now they get a chance in transition to the pipe. Lopez with the massive swing. And Mexico, I think they took that second set personally. They're up 4. Canada calls a timeout. Back we go. See what the serve does to the momentum. 4 points out of the gate here in the third set. Another good one right at the net, overpass. Sets up the transition. And another point, Mexico leads by 5. Gonzalez with that one off the block. Change coming. Cooper out. Logan House into the game. 22 years old. Out of Brock University. He's from Barrie. And that serve goes long, and finally it comes to an end. For Canada now with some work to do. Wipes it off the block on the attack, and Mexico getting it right back. They restore that early 5-point margin. It's Mauro Fuentes. Her everything to look at. Ketrazinski. When you just have all the time in the world to run the attack, her does a lovely job of doing just that. And Matthias Elser, who spent some time back there earlier in this match, brings the big serve, catches some of the tape. A quick set. Mexico able to keep Canada to just one serve in this early going. Jonathan Martinez, 30 years old, oldest member on this Mexican side. Turns 31 at the end of next month. Hofer, Mexico, another transition chance to the back row, and another point. Fuentes. And that takes us to the first technical timeout. Mexico leads 8-2. Ketrazinski down the middle. He's another one who had some fun at the service line in the second set. Canada could use a few points there. Trailing by 5. There you go, chance in transition, the bump set. House finds the opening. There was a seam, and he found it. Lopez cross court with authority. Mexico doing a good job to give Aranda plenty of opportunity to quickly checks out the Canadian defending, how they're set up. He has a lot of time to decide where to put his pass, where to put his set. Take something off that serve. Ketrazinski. Pardon me, that's Schnitzer. I think he almost got underneath that ball. But it found its way down to the floor. Hofer back to serve, Canada trailing by 4. They're starting to chip away. Herrera, almost. Mexico restoring that 5-point advantage. Josue Lopez. A lot of these guys playing in Nuevo León for Tigres. Into the net. And there is an ace for House.
And it's a shame. Point for Canada. Great serve.
Fuentes forced to improvise. Just saw that little opening and gave it a little volley down to the floor. Her. Elser gets the point.
Big swing leading to a big point potential. Closing in on the gap.
Schnitzer. Swinging for the fences. Right into the net, though. Schnitzer out of Surrey, BC. Another one of the Trinity Western players, and Pereira comes back in. Jordan Pereira, McMaster, Marauder. A couple of current and former Canadian team members. That to McMaster. Steve Marr, TJ Sanders. Of course, Sanders' national team career may or may not be over. We'll see. He has a back issue to worry about, but he's been doing some coaching up north in northern Quebec. Actually spoke with him about it. It really sounded like some interesting, cool place to live. Lovely people. And you get to coach volleyball. And Canada pulling another one back. We'll talk about TJ Sanders anon, as Canada has the deficit down to 2. Her booming serve. There's a block touch. So Canada chance to reset. Oh, goodness from Elser. That is a Mexico timeout. They still lead. Deficit's down, margins down to 1. It's 12-11.
Well, fans, you predicted well. We're getting there. Yeah, both teams are making their way back onto the court. Serving for Canada, Luke Burr. Number 21, their captain for this tournament.
Another good serve to force Mexico out of system a little bit. Leads to a transition chance. Into the block, out of bounds, tie game.
And we're all tied up with down to 12 following this third set.
Canada now, momentum very much on their side. Can they keep this rolling? Into the Canadian block. Ketrzinski not able to redirect it back onto the Mexico side. And for the moment, Mexico retakes the lead. her. Elser. Ketrazinski's right there to poke it back down.
Over the net for Kaczynski. We're all tied up now, 13-all. Matthias Elser on the service line.
It's Elser now back to serve. Looking very much like 2023 will be Olympic qualifying time. It'll come up faster than you know it. Lopez beats the three-man Canadian wall. Jonathan Martinez. And a little miscommunication. Hofer goes off the block, picks up the point. We're tied at 14. Ketrazinski. Mexico, big pipe attack. Fuentes. That's the kind of swing that fires up a team. Now we're just going toe-to-toe, back and forth. Diego Gonzalez, 22 years old. Another one out of Nuevo Leon. And the tip and the point. Improvisation pays off as House has been there to help lead something of the revival here for Canada. And it's 16-15 for Canada. Or is it? 15-15. It went up to 16 and it made me think, shouldn't there be a technical timeout? But it's 15. And it's a long way out. And that one puts us to 16. Second technical timeout. Canada up by 1.
And just like that, we're going into our final technical timeout on the third set. And I know what you're all asking yourselves. You're like, Yoko, wow, I'm having so much fun here tonight. What are the games tomorrow? Because I want to come join in on that fun as well. Well, that's a great question. Tomorrow at 11:30, we have Cuba taking on the Dominican Republic. At 2 o'clock, Brazil plays Mexico. At 5 o'clock, we got USA playing Chile, and their Canadian team takes on Puerto Rico at once again 7:30. So that is tomorrow's schedule. We'd love to have you join us. But we'll turn our focus back to this game. Here we have Brody Hofer for Team Canada on serve. Canada's up by 1 and up by 2 sets in the match.
Lopez on the attack. The big red wall is there. Her and Schnitzer for the monster block.
Good those arms up.
Now Canada has that all-important 2-point margin. Mexico claws it right back. Mexico Rodriguez goes right off the block and out of bounds.
We'll set this on number 6, Lopez.
Josue Lopez, the 20-year-old. Pereira gets down for it, but it's an ace, and we are tied at 17. Lopez looking to make it 2, Ambitious, but no. Canada retakes the lead, 18-17. Coming down to the home stretch of set number 3. Canada leads 2-0. House, that one's handled nicely. Rodriguez picks up the point. Running through the results today, U.S. beat the Dominican Republic in 3 sets. The other Group A game saw Cuba beating Chile in 3 sets. Group B earlier today, Puerto Rico beating Brazil in 4 sets, and that sets up this one. Canada trying to move into first place in the pool, or in the group rather. Elser, Canada will reset. Elser again, leads to a transition chance, the setter dump. Aranda saw it there, right at the net and went, that one's mine. I will always love the perfectly executed setter dump. Just takes that confluence of opportunity and guts. And we're tied again at 19 with Schnitzer, Pacific Academy High School in Surrey, 6'6". Catches some of the tape. It's a good pickup. Elser off the block, off Elser and out. And there is an ace for Mexico. Mexico now up by 2 with Canada calling a timeout. And there is another ace. Mexico now closing in on set number 3. And another one. Huh. Canada's reeling a little bit here. Cross court this time. It goes long. For Canada now, work to do and no margin for error, really.
Timeout call by Mexico.
There we go, Mexico with the timeout. One missed serve for Canada sets up set point, so make them think about it. what the captain can do here coming out of the timeout. Hers had some good fortune at the service line. Canada really needs it now. Just wide. And that brings up set point. 24-20 Mexico. Fuentes with a chance to finish it off.
Stand up, stand up. Now everybody clap your hands.
Her. Hofer cross court. A little reprieve.
Point number 21. Matthias Elser on the serving line.
Now what can Elser do? Still set point, Canada down 3. Puts it long, and that's the third set to Mexico. They take this one at 25-21, and we're going to set 4. Back in a moment. And here we go. Set number 4.
Here we go.
Canada leading 2-1.
On the service line for Team Canada.
It was a slow start that really undid Canada in the last set. And it's Luke Herr to start things off. Catches a piece of the tape. Throws Mexico off a little bit. Little poke off the Canadian block and out of bounds.
First one to set, Mexico.
Now it's Jonathan Martinez, 30-year-old. Mexico, I think, put up the first 5 points of the last set. Canada's trying to prevent that, obviously. To the back row. Wind in the sails of Mexico right now. Lopez rolls it. Lovely placement, and it's 2 for them. Martinez plays in Mexico City. Hofer off the block. Lopez scrambled from Canada. They keep it going though. Lovely cross-court shot, and it's 3 now. Just like the last set, Mexico putting up the points early. Into the block and out of bounds goes Elser. Canada stops it sooner this time. It's 3-1, and he'll go back to serve. Calgary, Alberta native heading into his 3rd year. Don't have to check it. He's going to Trinity Western. Lopez. Now Canada chance in transition. Hofer goes into the block, and it is out. No Canadians were nearby, so almost an agonized watch for them. They dreaded it might have been going in, but ripped it out. Elser still back there, 1-point game. That one goes long. Canada now ties it up. So quickly rectifying the damage that was done to them in the first few points. Nice pass. The set. Is that off the antenna or a touch? It's off the antenna, so Canada gets another one. Well by Bravo. It was a powerful serve, and it's going to be a free ball. All to look at. Hofer down the line and in. Mexico's head coach Jorge Azair says no. The officials were both quickly there to say yes, it was. Pipe attack. Nice dig from Elser. Now he goes from the back row. Can only put a soft one in, and it finds a hole. Canada now up by 3. Nice long service game going, and Mexico calling a timeout. Canada leads 6-3. Out of the timeout, still bringing it. And now it's a mistake by Fuentes. Just a back row slam dunk tip attempt. And it just drifts right into the net. Timeout not slowing Canada's momentum. One more and they head to the technical timeout. This time he goes flat right into the net. Canada will take that run. They now lead by 3. To Hofer. Recycling Hofer again. Great dig by Pereira. Third time for Hofer, this time into the block and out of bounds. That was all set up by Jordan Pereira getting down to dig that one up spectacularly. Canada leads 8-4, technical timeout. Coming out of the technical timeout. That's how you do it. Simple stuff. Rodriguez. Back to basics. The pass, the set, and the kill. It's Josue Lopez. Goes into the net. We'll take the 3 points.
Brody Hofer back on the service line for Canada. Score is 9-5.
Hofer. Block is there. Mexico has a chance to reset. To the back row. And another block. Schnitzer was there for that one on the monster block. With Harry Azair. And there is an ace from Hofer. Bravo. Tried to get down. I think that went off his face. Canada cruising once again, as they were in the second set. Mexico stormed back in the third. The serve goes long. New opportunity for Mexico. Axel Rodriguez. 22. pipe on the tip. Almost. And that swing goes way long. Sounded like he got under it. Sent it sailing long out of bounds. Rodriguez out. Baca's out. Jonathan Martinez back in. Carrera there again. Mexico has a chance now. They make the most of it. Fuentes puts it down. It's 12-7. Aranda with the serve. Quick set. Yes, sir. The point. Spencer will now go back to serve as well. Pick something off his serve. Nice fake. Martinez, the dummy. Lopez with the finish from the back row. Nicely set up by Aranda. Her to the back row. Hofer puts it long. Kind of hoping for a touch. It wasn't there though. Mauro Fuentes. He puts his serve long. Canada 11 points away from taking the match. Still a ways to go though. Her. Shoot that set across. Canada will get a transition chance, but it looks like it's going to be a free ball. Dumping it into the front court. Lopez. An overpass, just sitting right up there nicely. Martinez, the two-handed flush. Now a 4-point game. From life in Mexico. Her. Another chance in transition for Mexico. Lopez puts it out. Is there a touch? No, there isn't. Matthias Elser is heading into his 3rd year at Trinity Western. Conveyor belt of talent from that school into the national program and the professional ranks. Squibs it off the block. Not able to chase it down. Diego Gonzalez. Turned 23 in February. Mexico down 4. Set number 4. Into the net, and that will take us to the second technical timeout. Canada leads 16-11. fourth set. Ketrzynski. Alexander Ketrzynski at the service line. Lopez. Mexico with a chance to recycle. Lopez again. That one cross court off the block and finds its way in. 16-12. Canada will move into first place with Puerto Rico. They picked up a 4-set win over Brazil earlier today. Gets it back. Canada has a chance to build a normal attack. Her house. And it is out. Only just.
Solid effort by Canada.
Canada disagreed. So now it's a 3-point margin. Let's not start counting victories just yet, shall we? Plenty of fight from this Mexican side. Young team. Hofer unleashes one. Let him off the chain. And he can drive it. (17-13) Canada. Right into the net. Mexico keeping Canada in sight. A couple quick points, a little bit of a run. And things get interesting. And it's Axel Rodriguez. Catches a piece of the tape. House blocked. And Canada not able to scramble after it. And it's down to 2. What was I just saying? They're back in sight. After the second set, it looked very much like Canada was going to roll to it. Mexico had different ideas, surging out to an early lead in the third set, now fighting back in the fourth, off the block, off the antenna, and Hofer gets one for Canada.
Here we go, 18, serving 15.
Logan House, sport management major at Brock, part of 2017 gold medal for Ontario at the Canada Summer Games. And Fuentes will have none of that. Keeping it to 2, it's back and forth. Who's going to pick up the momentum first? Schnitzer there to remind you that he can come up at any moment. Bring something fierce. Like a little bit of insurance. But the margin right now, they just stay on serve, is enough. Just long. Very, very close. Fuentes. Running out of time is Mexico. Her chance to pick his attack. Hofer one-on-one. Lopez, massive block. And it is a 1-point game. How crucial will this next point be? Fuentes taking his time to size things up. Into the net.
His serve Canada extends the lead 20-18.
Now her. Point for Canada would take off a mountain of pressure right now, but there is a timeout for Mexico. Canada leads 2018.
Quick timeout call here. This is it. The end is near. Canada needs 5 more points to end this match. Mexico not far behind though. Alright, here we go. They're coming back on the court. Let's all clap it out. Here we go. Up, 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 up. Up. Yes. 5 more points to go. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Equal point.
Coming out of the timeout, her to serve. Puts it long. The timeout, once again, seems to be effective. Throwing off the momentum a little bit, gets them out of rhythm. Does seem like it's a very effective way, most times calling a timeout to throw someone off. I'm sure there's an interesting number out there somewhere. It's happened a lot today. Anyway. Elser can't finish. Chance in transition. Canada's block is there. It drifts out of bounds. Tie game, 2020. Jonathan Martinez. Now a chance to give Mexico the lead. And there's a touch there off Pereira, and they do just that. Mexico now in front, 21-20. Canada trying not to come apart. Dan Lewis calls a timeout. Mexico leads by 1. Interesting encounter now. Mexico back in front by 1. Now they have a chance in transition. Off the Canadian block. Oh, and no response there. Not able to react.
21 all.
It's tied again. Backcourt, Elser. Now Canada has a transition chance. They're going to have to give it up as a free ball, though. Get to go again. Her to House. Another good rally going. Nicely done by Pereira. Another free ball. Who's going to finish it? Pereira again. The defending from Canada up to it for now. But Rodriguez finishes that. And Mexico retakes the lead.
Mexico now up by 1,
Lopez, 25 years old, is replacing Aranda. Reinforcing some size at the net. That's Diego Gonzalez. Set. Hofer, and it's out of bounds, straight out, no touch. Mexico 2 points away from forcing a 5th set. That's another timeout for Canada. Mexico leads 23-21. Mexico finished this off at 4th, a 5th set. Diego Gonzalez puts that one way long. And the timeout doing its duty for Canada. They still trail by 1. Mexico holds serve still here. Still 4th or 5th set, but let's see what Ketrzynski can do. He's brought it from the service line a few times today. And he does it again for an ace! Oh, 23-23. Easiest way to tie things up. Lopez, back corner. And setting up set point.
Is that a set point here in this 4th set?
Josue Lopez. And an ace for the set, and we are going to 5.
Mexico wins the set with an ace. And the fun is not over yet. lot of yawning. I know it's late. It's past half our bedtimes. But there is a fifth set happening right here on the court. We got Team Canada and Team Mexico. You're battling it out. We've seen some excellent volleyball here so far, and we will not be disappointed here in this fifth set, I'm sure. Mexico's going to start on the service line.
Here we go, buckle up. Mexico fighting back from 2 sets down. And it's Christian Aranda, the setter. And Canada will pick up the first point of set 5. Of course, we go to 15 here. So a fast start can often pace you to the finish, and Mexico had those the last 2 sets. But this time Canada gets the first point. It'll be her back to the service line. Rolls that one, catches a piece of the tape. Slam dunk, Martinez. Shifts it by the block down to that opening right behind it. And it's 1-1. Mauro Fuentes. Elser, wild swing, goes way wide. Canada lacking some of that cohesion they had in the first 2 sets. A lot of those swings they were connecting on and finding their spaces. That one, not even really that close. That one goes long. Pereira ducking out of the way smartly. And that's a split-second decision, too. You see it barreling right at you. And you go, do I go for it or do I duck? And he hit the deck, and it was the right move. 2-2. Matthias Elser. Lopez with the tip. Good pickup. Free ball, though. Comes another chance for Mexico. Another good dig. Her, the bump set. House. Off the block and just back in on the Canadian side. The cards are falling for Mexico right now. To the back row, Elser. Can't come up with the point there. There's an attack off the block. Yes, there is a touch. And that margin is 2 for Mexico. You can see this one out. They have that all-important 2-point advantage. Taking their time now, Jonathan Martinez. Little float serve. Ketrazinski out of bounds. No touch. And it's 5-2 now, Mexico.
They are definitely calling that out. Mexico will take the serve. The score is 5-2.
is going Mexico's way. Hofer, though, he'll take that one. That's going to be enough, though. Canada's got to pick up their socks a little bit.
Here comes up. Here comes up. Here comes up.
And there's a miscue. Is that the window opening for Canada now? Rodriguez misses the swing. They're saying it's 4-4 now. Nice cross-court finish. Gonzalez. I think there was, anyway, I'm confused a little bit from the scoring. For a while there it was 5-2 Mexico, and then it was 4-4. So either way, it's now 6-4 Mexico. I think that's the argument down below. That's exactly what they're saying, is what I've been saying. It's 7-4, it's not 6-4, because for a while there it was 5-2, and then it was 4-4 somehow. We need to sort this out. Let them sort this out. But I sort of went on rewind and went my way through the points, and I got lost somewhere. And there we are, 7-4. I was right, everyone. I was right. Diego Gonzalez, now Mexico up by 3, closing in on that 15. Canada needs an answer, and they need it soon. To the pipe, to the back court with a big point, Matthias Elser. Now is that something that can fire up his team? Hofer with the serve, the joust at the net. Mexico's gonna have a chance to reset here. Cross-court swing, it's wild and it's wide, and it is a one-point game. Hofer. Handled well. Great dig by Pereira. But it's over and it's in! Oh my goodness! Hofer with a hope and a prayer goes over and catches a piece of the line, and we are tied. Just about had everything so far. And it's a timeout, tied at 7. timeout. Scales tipping back towards Canada, but it is tied. The slightest mistake, the slightest miscue, anything can happen. To Lopez, cross court. That'll do for them.
Scores now 8-7. There is no technical timeout during the 5th set.
Swinging for the fences there. Josue Lopez tried to unleash something, goes right into the net. All square once again. And it's a house for Canada. Handled well. Quick pass to the back court. Sneaks into the corner there. 9-8 Mexico. They need that 2-point margin. Axel Rodriguez. Into the net again. That's back-to-back serves for Mexico going into the net. Giving Canada some free points. They don't even have to work. Schnitzer. He's had some big attacks at the net. Perhaps some most important points coming up for him. They're forcing Mexico out of system. Attack way long way from the net. Hofer, what a dig. Chance now in transition for Mexico. Back and forth we go, Canada. Miscommunication, opportunity, the tip, and another good dig. But the bump set way up at the net, and there is a net touch on Canada. The opportunities are there for both sides. The setter. Mexico have missed their last 2 serves. Not that one. Canada gets to it. Cross court. Elser. Tom as you like. Back to 10, all square. What a match this one has been. An exclamation mark to end the evening. Her. Let's see what the Canadian setter can do. Catches a piece of the tape. Good pickup. Free ball. Mexico another chance here. The back set. Pereira gets there. They can't chase it down. Mexico back up by 1, 11-10. Fuentes. Mexico trying to get that all-important second point advantage. Small but vocal crowd here in Gatineau. Canada scrambling to stay alive. Pereira gets down, lovely dig. Here's the set. Elser into a 2-man Mexico block. And is that the moment? 12-10 now. Canada calling timeout. Mexico up. 12-10, set 5. is still back there to serve. Mexico now up 12-10. We just need to hold on to serve, and that would cap. Pretty amazing comeback, but that serve goes way long. Now Matthias Elser, the pressure mounts on him. 21 years of age. Can chalk this one up to international experience, that's for sure. And then he returns the favor by going long. Mexico 2 sets, 2 points away from taking this match. Remember, they were down 2 sets to none, and the second set was not even that close, but they roared back. And here they are, two points away from pulling off a big win in their first match here at the Pan Am Cup. Back row, great dig. And it's out of bounds, and it's set point. Mexico 14-11 to cap off the improbable comeback.
Stand up, now everybody clap your hands.
Canada calling a timeout. 14-11 Mexico.
All right, timeout call for Canada. Very appropriate time to do so. We're going to start with a slow clap, and we're going to pick up as the music goes. Here we go, clap, 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 and here we go.
This is for the match. Jonathan Martinez, the oldest player on this Mexico side. And it's a mistake, and Mexico comes back to win, down 2 sets to none. They take set 5, 15-11 to get things off onto a winning start for them. Canada has to regroup. We're back tomorrow for 4 games. We'll quickly run things through Cuba and the Dominican Republic to start things off. Brazil and Mexico second, Cuba, United States and Chile third, Canada and Puerto Rico to finish things off. Not a bad way to start things off. Back for 4 matches tomorrow. I'm Gavin Day. Thank you for joining us, everyone.